Hello and welcome to Gus McDoll Strategy and Tactics, and thank you to our subscribers. I'm Nick McDoll. Today we're continuing the Allied Grand Campaign in Close Combat: A Bridge Too Far, a game based on the Battle of Arnhem, Operation Marketgarden. In this series we use the missions in the Allied Grand Campaign to illustrate one or more aspects of World War II infantry tactics at the company level and below. Each episode we conduct basic mission analysis, develop and analyse possible courses of action, then decide and execute the plan in real time, followed by lessons learned. Please remember to like the video and subscribe for more great strategy and tactics content. And, if you want to buy me a coffee, the links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. In this episode we're in the Nijmegen sector, the Nijmegen Crossing area of operations. Our objective is the Nijmegen North Bridge. It is Day 4 of Operation Marketgarden, 1500 hours on 20 September 1944. You've almost made it. Hurry to the bridge and hold the northern end so that 30 Corps tanks can get onto the road to Arnhem. If the northern end of the bridge is secured, 30 Corps will have an open road to Arnhem and Colonel Frost. Let's examine our forces. Airborne BAR teams are the core of the American Airborne divisions. They use an automatic rifle, semi-automatic rifles, and hand grenades. The team leader is armed with a carbine. Use them on the front lines, but they should run or hide from tanks. Airborne rifle teams use semi-automatic rifles and hand grenades. The team leader is armed with a carbine. Use them on the front lines and to hold victory locations. They are useless against tanks. Airborne ad hoc rifle teams are low-quality replacement teams. They use semi-automatic rifles and hand grenades. The team leader is armed with a submachine gun. Use them to free up higher quality teams for other duties. Airborne 60mm light mortar teams also contain semi-automatic rifles and hand grenades. Because mortars can shoot over obstacles, position these teams behind buildings or trees. Use them to lay smoke screens. Airborne 30 caliber light machine gun teams include semi-automatic rifles and hand grenades. Position these teams in multi-story buildings or locations with long lines of sight so they can suppress enemy infantry. Next, let's look at the map and do some mission analysis. I will develop a plan and then execute it in the game. Our mission is to seize Nijmegen North Bridge in order to allow 30 Corps to cross the Waal Canal and advance to Arnhem. We have an American Airborne Infantry Company from the 82nd Airborne Division, consisting of 3 BAR squads, 2 rifle squads, and 2 ad hoc rifle squads, with a 60mm mortar and a 30 caliber machine gun in support. Disregard the compass rose. This is the northern end of the Nijmegen Bridge, and north is to the bottom of the map. I have marked 6 areas of interest. Number 1. The bridge entrance objective. This objective controls access to the bridge. Number 2. To the west of the bridge is an area of open ground bisected by a tree line. The tree line is a natural line of resistance and the open ground an engagement area to avoid. Number 3. A single-story wooden cottage marked the command centre. The cottage adjoins a wooded area. Number 4. Jutting out into the Waal Canal is a small promontory with a single-story wooden cottage. It is not clear what tactical value this area has. Number 5. A raised embankment runs along the riverfront, providing high ground that dominates the low ground on either side. The small wooden cottages here could house garrison forces, and movement to the south of the embankment is screened from observation from the north. And number 6. A 2-story building with good observation and fields of fire, an excellent machine gun nest, as well as a sprawling single-story house adjacent to the wooded area. I assess the enemy will continue to defend the approach to the bridge with a platoon of infantry, the last remnants of the force I have fought on this side of the river. Likely enemy locations are the wooden cottages on the south side of the embankment, the 2-story house in the centre, the wooden cottage to the north adjacent to the wooded area, and the bridge entrance itself. The final objective is usually an area the capture of which prevents all artillery fire on the bridge sites and provides adequate manoeuvre space for further operations of the entire attacking force on the enemy side of the river. The bridge entrance is the objective. One platoon will move through the woods and take the cottage. They will get overwatch on the bridge entrance. The 30 caliber will provide support by fire from the single-story house with a 60mm mortar ready to provide on-call support. Second platoon will then move forward to capture the 2-story house and protect the right flank against counterattack from the embankment. Then the machine gun and BAR will use the house as a base of fire to cover 1st Platoon as they launch the attack against the bridge entrance, the final objective. Capture of the 2nd objective is promptly reported to the regimental commander, on whose order the attack against the final objective is launched. I have now moved my troops into position and will execute the plan in real time. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the various courses of action and if you have identified a viable alternative. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more great strategy and tactics content. And so we begin. The Americans hold position to see if they can detect any enemy troops. The .30 caliber machine gun is ready to provide fire support. On the left flank, the 4 rifle squads cautiously advance through the woods.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
Suddenly, Germans in the open. An MG42 squad crossing open ground. The machine gun targets them, as do the rifle squads, and the BAR squad in the farmhouse.
Team redeploy.
The MG42 squad is swiftly destroyed.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
The rifle squads continue to clear the woods, converging on the wooden cottage marked command center.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
With the BAR on the left providing a base of fire, the rifle squads advance on the cottage.
Area secured. Team redeploy.
The rifle squad takes the command center objective. The riflemen continued to clear to the edge of the woods. The bridge is literally in sight.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
The BAR moves forward.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
Next, I want to take the two-story building to provide covering fire to the advance on the bridge entrance. The rifle squad moves in. The BAR squad is on standby to provide covering fire or move forward. The building is empty.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
The 30 caliber machine gun displaces to the two-story building.
Team redeploy.
Still no sign of the remaining Germans. On the left flank, the riflemen push forward to the tree line nearest the bridge.
Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team is in position. Team redeploy.
A shot rings out. A Granatwerfer or mortar squad in the tree line. Everyone opens up. Machine gun, BAR, rifles. The mortar gets off a round and destroys an ad hoc rifle squad. A grenade kills the Granatwerfer squad. The battle ended because all German forces were destroyed. The Allies gained control of the area and the operation is over. The German forces took excessive losses. I made Allied progress of 60 against expected progress of 60 by the end of the day. I suffered 2 KIA. The enemy suffered 6 KIA. Let's examine casualties on both sides. First, the Americans from the 82nd Airborne. Picard and Lilly were killed by the mortar round. No other casualties. The fortunes of war. Then the Germans from the 10th Panzer Division. An MG42 and a Granatwerfer, both destroyed. So, what did we learn? A short but decisive battle, the best kind. Once again, fire and movement at the squad level carried the day. The movement of the rifle squads was always covered by the 30 caliber machine gun and one of the BAR. This enabled rapid engagement, suppression and destruction of the MG42 squad and later the mortar. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and donate, and stay tuned for the next episode.